Hey guys, Chelsea here.
Christy.
So it's that time of the year.
It's upon us.
And I know we all don't like to talk about it, but it's here and we can't deny it.
So
it's only right that we get into the groove and help you guys plan your back to school. This is just the first of our back to school series videos. Stay tuned for more. And today we thought we would just sit down and like talk to you guys,
give you some advice, especially you freshmen out there.
So we hope you enjoy. Be sure to subscribe to our videos.
Give a thumbs up if you like.
Comment down below any more tips that you may have. These are just the ones that we came up with based on our own experience. And without further ado, let's just get into the video.
Okay, so my first piece of advice is don't get intimidated. I know you're a freshman, you're probably studying in a big school, and you see all those sophomore, juniors looking like they know everything, but let's think about it. They started high school a year or 2 years ago, so really you shouldn't be scared of them because you're just starting and you're here to learn, you know.
And it's important to just know that they were at your place, and a lot of them are just here to help you. So that brings my other advice, which is to be open to everyone and to trying new things, because there's so much going on. Whether you're in college or in high school, there's always a lot going on.
Right.
Parties, activities, things that can help you with your career,
and it's the perfect opportunity to try something new.
Exactly,
you know?
whether it's a new club or a new party or whatever it is, just be open to all kinds of people from different cultures, because they could really teach you a lot, and it makes the experience so much better, guys. Come on, we all like to make friends.
And this brings me to my other point, which is don't try and impress. Be yourself. It's so important that you be yourself, because like if you're trying to be someone else, how will you know that you like something?
And it's a burden too sometimes, I think, to just be leading this double life where you're doing everything to impress someone, but that's really not who you are. And these people can be your friends in the long run, so it's better to start off on a very honest point, because that makes for real and genuine connections, which you will really need. You shouldn't have to sacrifice parts of yourself just to impress others. If that's what they require from you, trust me, they're probably not worth it, because they have to accept you for who you are, because that's not going to change you or yourself for a reason.
True.
Another thing is, you'll have to learn how to be responsible. Especially for college students, people will always check if you did your homework or if you know you're ready for your test, because I think like when I was in high school, at least my parents would always check that I have like, you know, done everything for the next day. But in college it's not always the same thing. They sort of give you the freedom to decide how you'll manage your time. So it's really a time for you to see what works and what doesn't, and ultimately learn how to be responsible. And that could be many things. It could be that you'll have, you know, like notes all over your wall just so you could remember what to do, or a specific planner and things like that. And speaking of which, we'll have a video coming up pretty soon on DIY, how to stay organized for the back to school year. So you'll have a lot of fun, and trust me, it's a process. You don't know right away how you're gonna manage your time, because personally, and I think Chris could testify to that too, I would procrastinate a lot, and procrastination.
Last year, I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Don't procrastinate.
Procrastination is one thing that we all, I think, struggle with.
We all suffer from that disease.
It had its consequences. But trust me, give yourself time. Don't feel pressured to know, but at the same time, stay organized as much as you can.
Yeah, also get to know your teachers. Last year I was a freshman in college, and for example my econ class, I had probably like 100 students, which was like a big change for me from my old high school. So it's like stand out so your teacher knows you. It's better that way.
When a teacher knows and likes you, like if you're a good student, you can always email them and ask them questions that may not be related to the class specifically, but that can help you. Like they could become your potential mentor in the future, and that has a lot of good opportunities in itself.
And also when you're gonna like apply for college or grad school, they can probably give you a letter of recommendation.
So you want to make sure you're friendly to all your professors. And that leads us right to my next point, which is to use all the experience you can get. don't underestimate anything because it can have its value. For example, let's say like your school is having a big convention and then they need help. So if you can volunteer at that specific event, you can get to meet people, and you could also use that for your resume. So anything you could do, guys, whether it's like helping a professor set up a project, participating at a convention as a volunteer, or being part of a club, just go for everything because it will have its importance in the future, I promise you.
Yeah, on the same note, use all of your free resources. At my school, we have like help centers, and I'm sure you guys do too. They're so useful. Don't underestimate their value.
I wish I knew about all those, let's say like career workshops or writing centers that my school had. I didn't know until like I was a sophomore, and I needed that help when I was a freshman. So it was kind of, you know, but it's whatever though. You get to learn. Just pay attention to everything that's around you. Make sure you don't miss out on anything that's happening because that helps a lot, guys. You'd be
especially
surprised.
when you don't have siblings who can help you or like give you heads up. The centers, like the help centers, they're really useful.
They're like your friends, so
True,
you
that's
can,
true.
you know, just
Do a weekly checkup or
sign up for everything too. Newsletters.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Just so you stay in the know. I know personally, I like to know everything that's going on around, whether it's like the next party or the next activity, the next class, anything that's interesting that's come up, any news relating to your school, because hey, you're in that school, so you want to know what's going on. I get a lot of friends this way. You get to meet a lot of people, so don't just keep an eye out.
And guys, make sure you balance work and play well, because I know work can get overwhelming, but yeah.
You'll need the support of like your friends and family, and reward yourself too when you'll get good grades or you'll have achieved something. Make sure you like have fun and
Don't focus on just one thing. Try and like multitask.
it'll be really important for you because you'll feel less pressured and less stressed overall. And my last piece of advice is to give yourself time to figure out what it is that you really want. Sometimes they'll pressure you to make a decision by the time your freshman year ends or your sophomore year. Honestly, it took me a while to figure out that what I'm doing is really what I want to do, and there's no straight road, there's no way of knowing. All I would advise you to do is try everything, take classes, try out different activities.
Yeah, try something out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because you never know if you're gonna like it or not.
Most importantly, so that could give you a taste for, which is why I also said, you know, go for all the experience you could get, because I'll show you if you really want to get into a field as opposed to another. So just do everything, but importantly, give yourself time and make sure you're not making any decision out of pressure, because it will have its consequences in the future. So we hope you guys enjoyed all the advice that we had,
And hopefully you use them.
you find them useful, and if you have any more tips, just share them
Comment
with
down
us.
below.
Let us know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed everything that we had to tell you. This is only the first of our
Many
back to school series, so stay tuned
excited.
for everything else that is to come. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.